Hi guys, this is Coach House here. I'm going to run through a few of the offensive plays that we worked on this week so you can be familiar with them when we get in the game. A few guys you weren't able to be there, so I wanted to make sure that you got a look at this, okay? So when this guy throws the ball in bounds, he is going to come in on the left-hand side. On this particular one, we want the guy coming in on the right-hand side, and he's going to yell out, left, left. So what that means is the left side defense is going to come up and he's going to set the screen. This guy's going to come set the screen on this guy as he's running through here. This guy will play up on his man and he will come to the basket. If he's coming to the basket, we want this guy crashing down on there. We want the weak side help to move in like that. So he either has a pass over to this guy or then he has a shot at the basket. When he comes past this guy, he wants to break in toward the screen, and this guy wants to break through these two and get the screen. So we have a box out on all these guys here when they have a shot. This one is called left. All right, guys, this play is called right. We want to come in as he throws the ball in bounds. We want him to break down here as this guy's on this side of the basket, half court, right? The half court line's up here. We don't want him crossing half court. So when he calls out right and moves this way, his screen guy comes down. This screen guy comes down. This defender will follow him to here. He will break through to this. At that point, this guy's crashing down, and he's got a pass to the middle if he needs it. Obviously, we want the layup first if we can get that a chance. As this guy crashes down the center, he is also moving in. This guy's moving in, so we get position to box these two guys out. And as he comes through, he wants to push through here. If he gets down here, he wants to take that shot or he's looking for that pass. Generally, it's the weak side help if he can get it. If he cannot get that pass, the other guy, any of the good ball handlers, any guys, we want to be getting into this position, so he knows he's got an outlet pass to get that ball. But we're always moving around after. If the ball stops, you got to move. You can't just stand there and look at the guy with the ball. We got to move toward him so we can either hand the ball off and get dribble back or whatnot, or we need to get to a passing lane where he can clearly see us and call for when he's open. All right, guys, look at this. We have switch right. So the inbounds guy will come in and he will make come to a spot in the top left-hand side as he's coming in before he crosses the three-point or the half-court line. The guys are behind the three-point line again, and he is calling switch right. So he dribbles this direction instead of getting a screen from this guy. He's going to go screen this guy. He is coming open as his defender follows him. He comes over to this side. He's this way. His defender follows, and you would stay under the basket, actually. All right, so he dribbles down here. If he's not getting open from his defender, this guy can come up and give him the screen. That is a possibility. Always be looking to be selfless, guys. You're always looking to make sure you can have an opportunity for our team to score, not necessarily you to score. He can pass it down to here. He is wide open. He gets the ball, shoots it. Again, this guy's coming in to box this guy out. This guy's coming in to box this guy out. And this guy would box this guy out and or be setting the pick on him. He's charging in or to get his rebound or to score. So that's switch right, okay? Hey guys, I wanted to go over the left switch with you as we're going to be doing this offense and things. It's a pick one, so if they say left switch, we want the guy with the ball on the right side coming over. This guy will come up and get in his position outside the 3-point line. We notice that that's where we want our guys at. So if he wants to drive, he can do that as well, right? So he comes down, and instead of setting the pick like this, what he's going to do is come over and set the pick on this guy. His defender will follow him, and this guy will come over here for the open shot. This guy again will come over here, set the pick on this guy, set the screen, and he will come over right under the basket. As this guy follows down here, then he dribbles around. He has two open guys to pass the ball to, and we've drawn all the defense over. In the meantime, this guy's coming in, and this guy's coming in, so we can get this pick on these guys, and they will be able to box these guys out, okay, as they come down. If he wants to, he can continue to dribble and drive all the way through there. However, if the defender comes out to pick him up, then he will have to pass it off. This is a designed pass play, okay? All right, let me reset. Okay, hi guys, this is setting up for the 2-3 zone. As we come in and we set up for the 2-3 zone, this guy brings the ball here. That's why we have this guy play up top, right? But once we've shut down this lane so he can't drive in through here, we want him to stay in the paint. Where's the paint? It's this area right in here, okay? This middleman needs to stay in the paint. He needs to protect that basket. So if the ball comes over here, this guy's got this lane from here to here, right? This is his zone, okay? So he is watching that zone. If the ball comes down here, this guy drops down to the bottom of his zone. This guy pops out. This guy slides over. This guy slides up into this zone. If the ball comes back to here, we quickly reset back into our 2-3 zone formation. As the ball comes over, this guy comes out only if he is a 3-point shooter, which we don't have too many to defend out there. So we want to be careful of that. Let them have that long ball most of the time. This guy's going to come up here. If the ball goes down to this area again, he is going to pop out onto the ball. He slides over, he slides up, he slides back just a smidge, right? So we're watching that weak side, but we're always protecting the basket on a 2-3 zone. We want to make sure nobody comes into the paint. And when they do, we want to make sure there's a body on them. So if they're setting this up and he is right here, this guy's going to mark up on him. If he's right here, he's going to mark up on him, watching him, but we're always protecting the ball. So if this guy drives through here, he ditches his man. These two guys come up and they protect. Okay, they try to pass down here. He drops down here and he drops over here so he can't get there. Okay, so we want to close those passing lanes. When we play a 2-3 zone, what they like to do to us is come right through here, or they come right up the center, and we got to make sure that we shut that down. So not only is this big man coming in on here, but these two are collapsing in on him and stopping that from getting the gap. He's taking this away from him, right? You got to be aggressive in a 2-3 zone once they've made it into the box, which is right here. Hope this helps. See you guys on Sunday.